From doesn't just play in the background, it walks in while you're sipping tea in the afternoon, plonks itself down, and helps itself to your precious Earl Grey. I've been obsessed over months about this town and its inhabitants, and honestly, this show is a total fever dream. Hello there, Chuck. I've been spending some time observing a very peculiar television series. It's called From. Before we dive into the mechanics of the mystery, I have to tell you, I rate it. I adore this show. It is truly frightful, my dears. It's the kind of horror that doesn't just startle you, it's so in-depth, so rich with a cast of characters that feel heavy with emotion and depth. To an outsider, it feels utterly otherworldly, as if someone took a handful of people and dropped them into a glitch in the universe. Most television is predictable, but this is an elegant arrangement of dread that defies every social norm I know. It has birthed a subculture of theorists who don't just watch, they obsess over the mechanics of the trap. Why has this town turned us all into such frantic, wide-eyed investigators? Let's try to decode the design together. The setup is a beautiful, terrifying trap that feels entirely disconnected from our world. A family takes a detour, encounters a fallen tree, and ends up in a town that simply refuses to let them exit. By day, they try to mimic a normal life in the silence. But by night, they hide behind protection talismans while creatures with human faces knock on their windows, wearing permanent, frozen smiles. I know, it sounds like a fever dream, doesn't it? But to the people inside, it's the only reality that matters. The true shock isn't the monsters, it's the rules. The laws of geography and logic have been rewritten and we're just trying to learn the language. But a town is just a cage without the subjects, isn't it? And the subjects in Fromville are behaving in ways that feel so raw, they're almost unrecognizable. We have Boyd Stevens trying to impose military structure on a world that mocks the very idea of order. Then there's the Matthews family, one trying to build a tower to the sky to find a signal, the other digging through the earth to find the source of the visions. The rest of the collective is just as fascinating. You have Jade, a brilliant mind curdling into obsession, Donna, the fierce matriarch of a communal house, and Kenny, a man drowning in the chemical weight of grief. What's so strange about it is how believable they are. They feel entirely real, even as their world melts around them. Think of them as individual colors, vivid, distinct, and raw, all expertly tossed into a single bucket of paint without stirring and splashed onto a wall. The result isn't a mess, it's a masterpiece of human desperation, each blotch of paint denoting a genius strand of plot. And then there is Victor, a veteran of the silence who has lived in this glitch since 1978. He is my absolute favorite. He's so innocent, so detached, but I wonder, does he hold the master key to this entire unfamiliar landscape locked in his mind? It's a haunting thought, isn't it? The beauty is that the road delivers fresh blood every season, adding new variables to the gloom. These new arrivals bring backstories that feel pulled from a much thicker, unusual novel. And that's what feeds the theorists. Some people find the annoying characters difficult, the ones who make the most illogical decisions. But in this simulation, a single bad choice is a death sentence. Their actions ripple through the community, keeping the Fromily, this wild, dedicated subculture, calculating the odds until dawn. I won't spoil the latest disasters, dear, but the human mess is exactly what makes the puzzle so addictive. Now, this is where it gets truly wild. Just a little note, there are potential spoilers ahead for those new to this world. The theorists have moved beyond simple ghost stories. Some suggest the town is a recursive loop of ancient myths. Others, the ones I find most fascinating, believe the town is a manuscript. The man in yellow, he's the author, the faraway trees, simply paragraph breaks in reality. It's as if we aren't just watching a show, we're watching a story try to write itself into physical existence. And then there are the smiley creatures. Our theorists have looked past the teeth. There's a belief these things are actually trapped victims of a 500-year-old cycle, playing house in a grotesque imitation of a life they can no longer comprehend. It's not just horror, darlings, it's a tragedy that spans centuries. So, is it a pocket dimension, a Greek curse, or an author's fever dream? The theories are endless, and that's the point. That is the true joy of studying this nightmare, isn't it? Anyone can step into the fray and offer their own piece of the puzzle. But even if we never quite find the answers hiding in the margins, that's perfectly fine, chicken. We still get to sit back and enjoy the thrill of it all together. So, don't just watch the scenes, read between the lines. The real story is written in the margins, and I want to know what you found there. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this little investigation. I'll be doing breakdowns of new episodes of From Season 4 in the next couple of weeks. Stay precious, darlings.